There is a lot of criticism, though, over Iowa's caucus process and whether those results really hold much political weight. Alex Minky spent the day with experts on the changes they'd like to see to the opening of primary season. Alex?
Well, Tyler, a state government chooses whether to hold a primary election or a caucus. For decades, Iowa's caucus has been first and set the tone for the rest of the season. But could times be changing? Iowa is one of 5 states using the caucus format, and there are benefits to using that old strategy.
It's an ongoing discussion, so when you walk in, you're able to hear other residents around you. You're interacting pros and cons of each candidate. The candidates have people in the room, so they're having to invest time into visiting each part of the state rather than just hitting the major marketplaces.
But Bradley Political Science Assistant Professor Megan Remmel says the cost of a caucus is fewer voices.
They make it difficult to participate in that they are, especially on the Democratic side, multi-hour affairs that take place in the middle of winter when people just want to go home. It's difficult to do if you're a night shift worker or if you need childcare. So it's an overly burdensome process. It is a very public process, so people know how you participated.
Since the 70s, the winner of the Democrat caucus in Iowa has almost always ended up being the party's nominee. But critics say the mold may soon break. Iowa's population is 91% white. Compare that to the National Democratic Party, which is only 66% white. Illinois's demographic is much closer to the national picture, but the primary isn't until March. That means it doesn't get as much attention from candidates.
If you're towards the end of the cycle and the candidates decided, they may decide not to make an appearance in your state because they need to focus, starting their mindset towards the general election elsewhere. So New Hampshire, Iowa, they're pretty much guaranteed. South Carolina's coming up. They're going to see each of these candidates. They're going to be in their state investing time and talking to their voters.
Getting the land of Lincoln a better spot in the primaries would actually be pretty simple. The General Assembly would simply have to pass a bill moving the date up, and then the governor would have to sign it. There have been no motions to move Illinois to an earlier date for future elections, but with the chaos in Iowa, that could change.